What's up, guys? Solo Satoshi here again with another video. Wanted to make a video today and talk about overclocking. This isn't going to be a super technical video or go into too much details because I want to get you guys up and running and keep it brief. So in order to do this, you're going to have your BitAxe device already set up, connected to Wi-Fi and running. If you haven't done that, please see my prior video on how to set up your BitAxe device. So once your BitAxe device is set up, you're going to want to access the Axe operating system through the IP address of your device. So the IP address of your device will be displayed on the LCD screen on your actual BitAxe device. So once you are in the Axe OS, you're going to want to scroll down, and how we are going to overclock is our frequency and core voltage. Now, I'm going to share a chart with you guys that I found on the internet for the BitAxe devices. Basically, it's going to give you different voltages, different frequencies, and how they affect the clocking of the BitAxe. So now that we have this chart up, let's take a look from left to right at what we have. First, we have power consumption, input current, frequency, core voltage, measured core voltage, hash rate, and efficiency. So I want you guys to keep in mind while looking at this chart, don't take these numbers too literal. I know this to be a good guide to set the clocking at and the core voltage just simply from experience, but I want you guys to see how things relate to one another whenever you're changing things. So what I want you to look at is how for every increase in core voltage is an increase in power consumption. Now, power consumption is in watts, and that's what you're going to be consuming. That is what makes your utility bill go up. Now, just because you increase core voltage and you increase power consumption in watts doesn't mean that you're going to have the most efficient machine. So let's look all the way to the right to efficiency. So our best efficiency seems to be at the 1250 core voltage. So at a 1250 core voltage and at a 575 frequency, we have a 20.39 joules per terahash efficiency, which is very good. And it's projecting a 641 gigahashes per second hash rate, which is great. So again, let's keep in mind, this isn't specifically for the Supra. This is just a general guideline on how to look at these things and see how they all affect one another. But what we are going to do is use these frequency values and these core voltage values, and we're going to apply them to our Supra and see what kind of output we get. All right, guys, just wanted to touch base on one more thing before we went ahead and overclocked the device. So over here on the Axe OS home screen, you're going to see this right here on hash rate that's expecting 574 gigahashes a second. As you can see right now, it's at 491. This is basically going to give you a baseline of what your device is going to see over a certain period of time. This is basically an average. So it'll bounce back and forth from 4 to 500 to 600, just like it did. Now we can see our efficiency here. So we'll keep all this in mind, 23.9. And here's our power in watts. So at the default settings, we're only pulling 12.1 watts. Now, keep in mind, we're about to increase our core voltage, which is going to increase that power consumption decently. So we'll go over here to settings. Now we're going to overclock. So we've seen our best settings look like they were at 575 and 1250. So let's go ahead and run that, see what this does. So that was saved successfully. We're going to go to restart here. You'll hear the BitAxe get loud again. It accepted the settings. And now look at what we have. Now our expected is 733 gigahashes a second. So now you can see this is the device just basically booting up. So something important to keep in mind here is you want to watch your temperature. Okay, right now this device has the fan on auto, so it's going to auto detect that temperature of the ASIC chip and constantly adjust the fan speed to compensate for that heat. Now check this out. Look how much our power increased, right? So we were pulling 12 watts, now we're pulling 17 watts. So that's a pretty big increase. We'll go back to our hash rate, and now we've settled somewhere around 800 gigahashes a second. And guys, that's pretty much it. It's really that simple. If you're gonna play around with these settings, and some of the Axe OSs allow you to actually put in your own settings now. Some of the OSs have a drop-down bar which don't let you customize too much, and it seems like this OS has where I could manually change the frequency and core voltage to whatever I want. Just be cautious on that, and take care of your machines, and obviously just watch your temperatures. You want to monitor this for a couple hours after making changes, and just watch it and make sure it doesn't overheat. So our goal with overclocking was to get a higher hash rate and a better efficiency. And I think we've achieved that, right? When this machine was first up and running, we were getting 23, 24 watts per terahash. Now we're getting 17 watts per terahash. And this is amazing. I mean, this is almost 1 terahash of hash rate right here. This is just amazing. So these devices are really revolutionary. I think they are going to change home mining. They are going to change the mining industry in general. And I'm super excited about these products. I mean, to get 1 terahash and 17.7 watts per terahash is just amazing. So that's going to conclude this video. I hope this video really helps you guys. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what else you guys would like to see. I'd love to do more videos for you. Thanks for all the love and support, and I'm out.